Okay, so here we are once again in the world of How Many Dudes. I figured since we did a first look at it and we didn't get too terribly far, that we would go ahead and give it another go, just to kind of see exactly how far we can get. Let's go ahead and start with our 10 toddlers for a $100 profit. I swear, this game is so stupid. All right, and there he is, the toddler confetti. Let's go ahead and claim our reward. And I think the mistake we made last time was we did not have a healer. So I do like the Necro dude. So let's go ahead and go with the Necro dude. And let's go with the Mallards and the 3 rats. The Necro dude, he summons little minions. So that's just an extra person to fight for us. So that's good. Alright, our regular dude is down, but now we have 2 guys. Alright, we have the all dudes, the motivational poster where all dudes gain 10% damage, the flaming skull, or the rotten steak. Flaming skull, let's see, skeleton dudes burn for 10% of their max HP for every second and cause damage to the surrounding enemies equal to the HP lost. Or your dude gains 2% attack speed for every undead, on our team for up to a max. Let's go ahead and go with the rotten steak. And until we get one more, I think I'm going to play it safe and go with the toddlers. There we go. And we got the dollars again. Alright, this time let's go ahead and go with some healing. Let's go with the cleric. He has a divine pulse, and every 2 seconds the cleric dude creates a pulse at the most injured dude. The pulse heals nearby injured dudes for 100% of the cleric's dude's DPS, split amongst them evenly. Alright, so that's going to help us out quite a bit. So let's go with a harder fight. Let's see how we do. We should hopefully see, there we go, we got a little HP proc, and the duck is down, or the geese. Let's go with one more. We'll get our free dude juice, and when a dude gets knocked out during a match, all active dudes heal for 15, or the bean burrito. When a dude gets knocked out, he creates a burst of toxic gas when he lands, dealing damage equal to 4 times his DPS from nearby enemies. Let's go ahead and go with, let's restock it. Skeleton dudes gain, alright, here we go, gain 50% max HP, and Necro dudes gain 30%. So, we'll do a little HP buff there, so we should be good. Alright, let's see how we handle ourselves. Alright, Helix procking off, so we're staying in the fight. And okay, good. He wasn't down, he was just knocked around a bit. Alright, let's go with the 63 toddlers. I swear, they make me laugh every single time. But I feel like we're holding our own against them. They're not too terribly tough, but they are worth some good money, so we'll just keep going with them. Alright, I also like the vampires since they heal themselves. So we'll go ahead and go with them. We'll stay with an undead theme. We'll try this out, and we'll have our cleric, so death and life. And look at those horses fly. Looks like one of our clerics went down, so maybe we can get another one just to kind of recover that, and we'll go for the $160. So mainly you want to try and go for the higher amounts. Let's see, oh, we lost one. Alright, but the rat is down. The dog-sized rat is down. Alright, we'll add another one of the vampires in. So this reduces the price of the strange spores. by 50%, and when a dude drops below 50, he has a 25% chance to heal 10%. Let's go ahead and go with this, just because healing's always good. We got both our healing guys down, so that's not very good. So we'll go with the toddler. I swear I'm not just picking the toddlers. They just happen to be on the slot that I want them to be on. Alright, let's see. And maybe we'll go with a reroll. And let's go with the zombies. I like the zombies. They gain 25% cleave for every unconscious dude. Barely have a brain, so they recover from knockout quickly. So let's post that flyer. Let's see, we got... We'll go ahead and go with the dude juice and the skin cream. When he's healed, he deals damage to the surrounding enemies equal to 3 times of that healing received. Or the mana collector. We gain temporary health equal to 5% of their max HP every 3 seconds. And so this lasts for about 5 seconds. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the expired skin cream. And I'll dismiss this. And let us fight some geese. Or 17 gooses. Alright, we lost. Maybe we lost one. Let's see, KOs. We got 1 KO. We got the regular dude and the vampire dude is out still, so let's go with 1 more cleric. And we'll go with an easy fight, just until some of those guys regain their lives back. We're gonna not let the first boss take care of us this time. We'll claim a reward, and we'll go with a zombie dude. Let's see, we have a pumpkin latte, reduces the price of health potions. Knuckle bones, when your dudes are hit by an enemy's cleave attack, they have a 25% chance to curse the attacker, reducing its cleave damage by 25% for 4 seconds. Or rage bait. When a dude takes damage that drops his HP below 30%, he gains 100%. So they're all kind of cleave, it seems. So let's go ahead and go with the knuckle bones. Still got a few down. And let's see. Regular dude. How long is he down for? Don't know. I don't see it on there. A knockout report, maybe? Alright, we got 2 rounds for both of them. Alright. Let's go ahead and go with the 40 rats. Okay, we're doing good. Alright, very good. We didn't lose anybody, so that's good. And let's go for a vampire. Should have about 1 more round on these guys. Oh, their little green hair. So stupid. Alright, but we can knock him out quick. I know it's not as much cash, but it gets us through the rounds and we don't have to worry too much about it. Alright, we got blood bag, we got bat wings, and split headache. So this has to do, split headache has to do with reducing the price of the burner phones. When a vampire dude takes fatal damage, he steals HP from nearby enemies and teleports away. Or the blood bag, he gains 50% cleave, and his self-healing is now duplicated into 3 random injured. Okay, let's go with the blood bag. And how about the little ducks? They seem a bit easier than duck-sized horses. Actually, ducks. As you see, we got 4 skeledudes right here. So, the more of those necro dudes we get, the more of the skeledudes we can have. And let's go with another one of them. And we'll get that consumable. Soul Reliquary. Every dude's attack, mark the target soul for 4 seconds. The mark will heal anyone who attacks the target for 15% of the damage they deal to it, or Shadow Skin. They convert any overhealing from lifesteal into temporary. Okay. Let's go ahead and go with that. We'll buy the dude juice as well and dismiss. And we'll go with the toddlers. Alright, I have no issue going with the harder fights. However, I think we are rounding, I think it's about 20 rounds. And let's go with another Necro dude. Yeah, we get a new dude here. Round 16, new dude. Then we get a relic, fight, and then the boss. So, I haven't seen the Cougar yet since they did an update to the game. So we can either look at that, or we'll go with the money. I think I'll go with the money just because we have a store coming up, and then we can buy some things. And if we do happen to lose anybody, I can always revive the team. So it seems like we're doing a little bit better than last time we played. Let's go ahead and go with another undead. And we'll fight these mallards. Looks like we lost 2 so far. Our vampire is converting into the temporary health. Alright, it's okay. We'll still get this. We'll claim the reward. Alright, so we have the ghost dudes. We should... Spartan dudes or the knight dudes. I think I'm going to go with the knight dudes because they have the taunt and they have higher HP. So they can tend to tank a few hits for us. Alright, let's go ahead and go with the higher battle like I said I would. And we'll go ahead and fight. Alright, these little toddlers are putting in work now. I guess strength in numbers. We haven't lost anyone yet, but we're doing well. Alright. Claim that reward, and we'll go with one more undead. Let's see, we have Scroll of Mockery. Knight dudes gain 20% max HP and taunt 3 additional enemies. We have Step Back Sneakers. When a dude lands after being thrown, he gains 30% chance to instantly recover from being stunned and teleport back to where he was thrown from, or Hidden Daggers. All dudes gain 40% cleave. I think I'm going to go ahead and choose the Scroll of Mockery. Alright, this looks like this will be our last fight until the boss, so let's go ahead and go with a high amount. And then we will revive whoever's down. I'm saving some dude juice, so. Got it. Very good. Let's claim that reward, and we'll go with one more. Alright, let's see. Purple Heart. When any dude lands a critical hit, he gains temporary health for 2 seconds equal to 20% of the damage dealt, or thoughts and prayers. Alright, so any dude healed by Divine Pulse will gain 1% evasion and receive 5% increased healing from any cleric dudes. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with this one. And we'll go with that. We shall dismiss this. We'll do a dude juice just to get us topped off, and let's see if we can get through this boss fight. There's a big pink duck that got me last time. Seem to be doing just a little bit better this go around. Come on. Let's get him. Let's prop that health. Alright, our knights are down. Vampires are still going strong. Save our clerics. And we got him. Alright. Let's claim that reward. Let's go with another Necro dude. Skeleton dudes gain 40% damage and 50% run speed. All dudes gain 10% max HP. Our false face, all dudes gain 20% evasion for 8 seconds when the battle starts. Oh, I like both of these, but I'm gonna go with False Face. And let's go ahead and revive everybody, and let's fight all these ducks. Alright, so we did better. So far, we've done better than our last video, however. Let's see how far we can go. Let's throw in another warrior. We'll go with the higher amount. Alright, we lost one cleric and one necro dude. There goes one of our knights. But we got the Alpha Wolf, so that's progress. Let's throw in another undead. We'll do a vampire. And let's go ahead and check out this leopard. Haven't seen him yet. Alright, he's definitely putting in work. However, we got him. We lost all of our knights. Let's throw in one more cleric. Let's use a dude juice. Let's check out the honey badgers, the 4 rams, and the 5 Canadian meats for $184. That's a big pot. This might have been a bit of a mistake. Oh golly, we lost what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And let's go ahead and go with one more dude. Let's see, we have definitely want to go with the dude juice, the ritual dagger. When an enemy is defeated, there's 3% chance Skeledude will appear from the underworld. So that's something I can get behind. Let's go ahead and go with that. Let's dismiss this. Let's revive our 9 down dudes. And let's fight these rats. Looks like a Skeledudes are popping off. So that's working out pretty well. That's an extra body on the battlefield. Let's go ahead and go with one more vampire. Let's see, a scavenger dude arrives. Let's see. He wants to let me borrow some relics for 10 rounds, and I'll repay you by bringing them back with a bonus relic. I don't know about all this. I kind of like what I have right now, and I don't want to really mess anything up, so let's go ahead and dismiss him. And since we are doing okay, let's go ahead and try this one more time. Starting off with 6 Skeledudes. Lost a cleric and a knight. 2 knights. Alright, I think the hardest part of it's down, so it's okay. I lost about 4. So what I think I'm gonna do is try to save some of these, and we'll go with some of the easier fights for now. I don't want to really utilize all of my dude juices right off, especially with these easier fights. Alright, got that little, we made some bacon. Let's go with one more undead. Still everyone's down, but let's see. Oh, I do not like the bees, but you knock them out pretty quick, but they do have strength in numbers. we got him down. Okay. Let's go ahead and go with some more healing here. And he's going to come around the Dude Whisperer, and so we can train our regular dude into somebody. So let's go ahead and let him train him, and we should dismiss that. I don't think I've seen the Panda Bear either, so that's a new one for me. Again, at the risk of losing anyone else, we'll go with the lower tier fights. Hopefully, we make it out okay. Tend to be losing quite a few, but maybe we should have gone with that Panda. Alright, let's throw in. We are down so many guys, but we'll do another warrior. We'll get our free dude, and we get a meteor. Let's go ahead and buy that dude juice. Let's see. When a knight dude receives healing, he gains temporary health for 3 seconds. When a knight dude takes damage greater than 10% of his max HP, he gains temporary health equal to 50% of the damage for 3 seconds. That seems like that might be good. Let's go ahead and buy that. Let's restock. Let's see, we get a 5% crit chance, or we get 10% toughness and range to my taunt. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with some more dude juice. We'll dismiss that. We'll revive our guys, and we'll go with the 571 toddlers. That's a lot of toddlers. Alright. Looks like we got him. We only lost some Skeleton dudes, but those are some free guys anyway. So let's recruit. Caboose. The dude type at the end of your roster gains 30% max HP. Zombie dudes gain 20% damage and now passively heal for 3% of their HP every second. Or the old jacket. We gain 10% toughness and 10% max HP, and they receive 30% more healing. Let's see, I think survivability is probably going to be a good way to go, especially with them. So let's go with that, and we'll fight the 56 goats. Maybe we should have focused on that knight a little more. They're all going down pretty quick. But we are about 10 rounds, 11 rounds in further than we were before. Alright, we lost 4 knight dudes. Not good. Let's add in another undead. And let's go. We have a scavenger returns. Let's see, we got training. So at the business dude, you can invest money at the end, so it's good to have as much money as possible. That way, whenever you invest it, you're able to get a higher return on your investment. So I'll just try and go through some of these. Fight these horses and the pigs. Got a whole farm going on. Yep. Slowly making it. We did lose quite a few people though. So I don't know how well our team's going to be doing. They're slowly going down, however, we did take quite the beating. Might just have to use some of that money to revive ourselves. More healing. We have 2 dude juices. Let's go ahead and pop. Let's go ahead and do both of them. Oh man. Alright, let's go with the goats. And I'm going to and a meteor. See about breaking this up. We start losing them pretty quickly, then things are gonna go south pretty quick. As you can see on the right, the items are gonna kind of flash whenever they're proccing, so you can kind of keep track. You're watching that, what's going and what's working for your team. Let's claim that reward. Let's go with some more undead. Sweet, we got our vampire. Alright, and then we'll go with the ducks. We got six Skeledudes, 7, 8. Here's some Skeledudes. This isn't looking good. I don't think we have a store coming up, and we're pretty low on pretty much everything, so maybe we should have saved some. Looks like we have about 7 guys remaining. Let's claim that 200. Throw in a warrior just in case. Ah, perfect. Okay, I'm going to. All overhealing now grants 25% of the overhealed amount. Lasts for 5 seconds. Instant solar click. We gain 30% damage and is divine pulse. Heals for 5% more. Let's go ahead and buy this. I want to buy this as well. I think we need to go with some just overall. Oh, that was a waste of click. We're not going to have much money to really buy anything, but that was a waste of click as well. Let's see. We're just going to go for survivability at the moment. We're going to have a low amount to invest in when we need to, but hopefully we'll be alive. Down the fighting goats. Just kind of goofy. Alright, let's claim that $134 and let's go with another cleric. And we get a free dude. I hate the horses, I really do. 1 stallion. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Let's go with the small horses, the duck-sized horses, and try to get some of our losses up. We do have a boss coming up for the 40th round, I believe it is, so let's throw in a Necro dude just because we get, okay, it's big bees. I don't like the big bees. And we got 39 geese, so we could do, yeah, let's do it. Let's do the big panda. Hopefully he doesn't put in too much work. Get the whole crowd going. Alright, not too bad. Let's claim that. Go with another warrior. And I think what I'm going to do is fight. We have 1 dude juice. We got all of our guys, so let's go ahead and go. We'll fight all the turkeys. Or ducks. Or duckies. Those are clerics. Not good. Alright, it's 5 down. 6. But that's okay. Let's claim that reward. Go with another vampire. And we got another meteor, so that's good. So here's what we can do. We have enough. So let's go ahead and invest all of our money. He'll come back in 13 rounds. And let's revive everybody. And go for the 924 top for 39. Looks like our knights are doing not as great, but we lost 1. We got some overhealing going. Alright, we lost 1 knight, but we did make that $207, so. Alright, we only have 200 bucks, so let's just go with the dude juice. We'll buy that, and can't really get anything else, so Alright, here's the boss round. Enemy gains 2% damage every second. And we have an alpha wolf and 20 wolves. So we're going to want to get down everybody as fast as possible. You know, that doesn't do too much damage. Kind of sucks. But we do have 11 skeletons going. All of our knights are about down. Isn't looking too good. So this might be it. Let's revive 5. And there you have it, another defeat, but this time at round 40. Alright, that was the second episode here of How Many Dudes. Maybe next time we play, if we play this one again, we'll hit up to maybe level 60. Maybe have a better team build, but until then, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.